number 1. We are going to do the second part of the video, the earthen goblet. So, from the earlier video that we learned that the lump of clay is symbolized from the poet, and goblet is a metaphor for the conscience of the poet. So, the poet starts, oh, it's a kind of an address by the poet to the goblet. Oh, silent goblet, from head to heel, from top to bottom, the color is red color, crimson red color. How did you feel? How did you feel? So the poet asks about the feelings of the changes from the potter's wheel. So when you were being twirled means the mechanical process, the changing process, which is meaningless process. Twirled, that is rotated. Upon the potter's wheel. The potter's wheel means the change urgent, which symbolize education, modernization, commercialization, political forces and extreme religious ideologies. So potter's wheel, before the potter gave you to the world, before that one, the world is more natural, it's more authentic, and it's more creative, simple, unsophisticated natural life. The replies, the goblet, as from the technique of personification, replies, I felt conscious impulse in my clay. So it's something kind of a strong emotion is evoked from that one to break away from the potter's wheel. So he wants to get away from these man-made forces, elements. So that's what he's suggesting, to break away from the potter's hand that burned so warm. So it is more difficult to bear up this situation, these changes like that. See, so the poet, this artificial form want to change. The goblet want to have want to get rid of that one. Because from the potter's great hand that burned so warm. Then again the goblet says, I felt vast feeling of sorrow. As I said, though this is an artificial life, it's something about the nature, experience, upbringing life. So because of these things, he's disappointed with that life. So feeling of sadness is there to be cast into the present form. From the present form, he is in a disappointed, sad note. Then he again argues that before the fatal hour, this process, the changing process, took place for 1 hour, from the changes of education, modernization, commercialization, political forces, extreme religious ideologies. Before that changes, before this changing process that's so captive in the potter's wheel. Now the freedom is restricted. Captive means a prisoner. So some freedom is restricted here. Potter's wheel, and cast into crimson goblet sleep. So it's about red color, crimson goblet sleep. I used to feel. So he's reflecting about the nostalgic memories. Used to feel the fragrant friendship. So it is kind of alliteration. So it's a kind of a love life. The poet and the flowers with this delicate, dainty love life is evoked from these ideas. Fragrant friendship of a little flower whose root, that means this, it's a kind of a deep love. The roots are with the lump of clay. So it's more bondage is there. It's more loving nature is there. Little flower whose root was in my bosom very deep. So it's a deep love between the natural life. Sobhadhamat ekka thiyena daddy bandheema, it evokes like that. The potter has drawn out the living breath of me. So this loving nature has been taken away by this artificial situation, artificial process. So potter has drawn out the living breath. Now he has in a death form, not the living breath. Now he is in a death form, and given me form which is dead to me. So he doesn't like this form. It is more sad, it is more disappointed form, and pass unshapely natural state. So this pass unshapely, natural lump of clay. It's the best form ever he had. Just flower flaming through my place. It's more natural, more simple, simple life which everybody likes to have it. So the poet suggests that we should not change the order of nature. So we need to be close with the nature. So therefore we have the solace. So that is the life everybody likes to have, everybody should have. So poet argues that fact also. So you learn certain things about this poem. For the exams also, sometimes you will be getting questions on the theme of nature versus nurture. Discuss the theme of nature versus nurture. So in the next video we are going to analyze those questions also. So thank you very much for being with me. This is Indica English Academy. So we'll meet with another video. Thank you. Haribo one.